welcome back to Nick Lenz's Comic Corner, Classic Last Known Classics. This is episode number 1477, Doubleshot number 1371. I got two volumes here for Harley Quinn, volumes 3 and 4 of the issues trades that collect Sam Humphries run for the book. First up is volume 3, The Trials of Harley Quinn. Yeah, this one is a quite interesting one, where it's basically, in this story arc, first you have a Christmas issue, which finds out, this is of course, this book collects issues 57 and 59 to 63. Now, what is found out in these issues in 57 at Christmas time, it is basically announced, basically the press news, Harley's got the press news in her hands, the fact that it's revealed that her mother has got cancer. Yes, she's got cancer. And from issues 59 to 64, which actually wraps up in the very next trade, she's not taking this very well. Also, this Christmas party, we have Poison Ivy and Catwoman here, because they're close friends of Harley's. Along with her brothers. Yes, her brothers. She's got 3 brothers. Which a lot of people tend to question, though, are the brothers an original creation for this series? No, because they actually appear in one issue of Gotham City Sirens. Yes, they appeared in issue 7, along with Harley Quinn's parents. So no, Jimmy and Palmer and the Man did not give her family. That was different writers who did that. They basically brought them back and made them a lot more prominent. Yep. Like I said, 55, which is the first issue in this trade, that is actually the Christmas. That was 57. It was 57 to 63. Yeah. So, oh yeah, her brothers are, her oldest brother is a punk rocker who's got 2 kids who does not make an appearance here, and 2 younger brothers. Her youngest brother apparently has developed an attraction to apparently he apparently want to ask Catwoman on a date. Yes, he tried to ask Catwoman on a date. And he's like, nah, you're too young. Yep. And despite the fact she found out that her mom's got cancer, she pretty much goes on a bad spiel, basically, of not in control of herself, also deal with these trials by this Tamarinian named Meridia. By the way, I love the font here they use for Herald of the Trials. Yeah, that's actually old classic 80s style font. I love that. It's her being queen, and her being a bit out of control. I mean, it's kind of similar to what happened with Batman after the death of Jason Todd. And you just basically have her briefly fighting Batman, and they briefly decide, after he calms her down, says calm down, and then of course then they team up with each other, become brief partners for these few issues. It is so pure fun. There's even a brief thing where he basically takes her to the frickin' Batcave. Yes, the Batcave. Oh, and like usual, put a blindfold on them so they can't find the location of the Batcave. Oh, and I love the fact that the Batmobile he's driving is the Batmobile from the animated series. So awesome. Love it. Yep. And of course, end up beating people up, and of course, doing some crimes. Yeah, and then of course, Jim Gordon's probably wondering what the heck is going on. And then Lord Deathman shows up. Yes, Lord Deathman. Yep, bring him back for it. And I love this little shot, clear homage to Dark Knight Returns, basically having Harley Quinn stand in the place of Carrie Kelly Robin. It's just pure fun, this is. Yep. And this whole thing continues throughout this trade, even the following trade as well. With her going through a bug, going through various different trials. Throughout all these issues, a lot of fun bits here. Runs into a fake version of the Joker. Yes, a fake version of the Joker. By the way, if she's a Tamarinian, why doesn't the Sam Humphries write the fact that maybe, if she spoke to Batman about her, he'd be like, wait, I know a Tamarini. Her name is Coriander, aka Starfire, the princess. But no, she is never brought up in these issues. Yes. Yeah, and then all of a sudden it becomes really weird when the Enchantress shows up. Yes, the Enchantress. who I think prior to this was actually apparently died at the page of Suicide Squad. Here she is alive and well. And then throughout the next few issues becomes really, really weird. Where you have Selena Kyle having, well, Harley Quinn hanging out in her apartment with Tilly. And then reality gets warped and she runs into Hugo Strange. Yeah, so apparently he's a monk now. And Gotham City is now the Kingdom Gotham, and Enchantress is the ruler of the city. And she finds Selena Kyle. Apparently she's locked up in a tower. Oh yeah, and by the way, Harley's referred to as the Heretic by a version of Lockup named Locky Up. Yep. This is him, like a medieval style, like, what the heck? I mean, Lockup. Wow, that's a blast in the past. And of course, he was like, if you can free me, stranger, the King of Gotham will be your death. And she's like, I'll do it for a kiss in the cheek. Just leave it to me. And the human bumper car here. Yeah, get a kiss in the cheek from Selena Kyle. Wow. And after, of course, Hugo Strange gets chastised by the Sorcerer Queen. Then we have this mysterious redhead. I think it's Harley. Not sure who this is supposed to be. This woman here. Apparently gets her mouth erased, spit to this creature. I'm not sure who this person is supposed to be. It's not Harley Quinn. Nope. And then apparently we have Selena handed off to some guy with a mustache. Oh. Hand off Selena Kyle to the Riddler. Yep. This guy here is apparently the Riddler in this reality. Yes, the frickin' Riddler. And they run into Nightwing, Anarchy, Silver St. Cloud, Harvey the Bollock, and Ace the Werewolf. Wow. Nightwing. Oh, and they refer to themselves as the Gotham Knights. Wow, that is so interesting. And here you go. Nightwing, Anarchy, Silver St. Cloud, Harvey, and Ace. So you have a dog. You have Harvey Bullock transformed into a freaking bull. In the case of Silver St. Cloud here, like, I think this might be her first post-Flashpoint appearance because the thing is, aside from this story arc, I don't think she appears in any other comic published in this period throughout the last decade. Yeah, Anarchy, that's interesting because this is actually the original Anarchy, Lincoln March. Lincoln Milliken is. As Nightwing, that's obviously Dick Grayson. But why the heck Dick Grayson is Gotham City, despite the fact he's supposed to be in Bloodhaven, I don't know. Oh yeah, then we run into the Rogue Enforcers, made up of Dual-Face, aka Two-Face, Joseph Chill. Probably a version of Joe Chill, the mugger who killed the Waynes. The Creeper. Yes, the Creeper is here, and he looks really weird. It looks like Ragman. Oswald Copplestone, aka the Penguin, and Weather Wizard, which is going to put a steampunk version of Mr. Freeze. Like, why the heck is it called himself Weather Wizard? I have no idea, but it's technically Mr. Freeze. Brawl ensues, and then she runs into Tina, who apparently is Tina the Executioner. Yep. Oh yeah, by the way, the Enchantress in this world looks like this. I'm thinking, really? As beautiful as Enchantress is, why the heck she went for this look, I have no idea. It's particularly quite weird. Yeah, it's almost like it reminds me of, I would say the evil, remember, the look reminds me of Maleficent, the way she looked in the Sleeping Beauty anime movie. And of course I burned at the stake. And it's like, remember who you are. And it looks like she kind of does. And then we have the Monster Men. Like, transfer the Knights into the Monster Men for some reason. Yes, the Monster Men. Knights, no. Yeah, the Gotham Knight transformed the Monster Men. And, like, Snake Eyes was the Queen. And then apparently we have this little side story of, well, a love story of Batman and Catwoman. And apparently this woman is actually Jenny DC Continuity Cop. That's who this woman is, this redheaded woman. Let me look her up on here. Joining DC. Apparently, it's this weird thing that apparently popped up in Harley Quinn 41. Yeah, apparently she's a pre-Flashpoint character from Ambush Bug. You're probably thinking, Ambush Bug. Yes, Ambush Bug. Okay. Yeah. First appearance, Ambush Bug number 2. Her last appearance is Ambush Bug Year None number 7, though her death was actually in issue number 1. Based upon Johnny DC. Okay, so it's based upon a mascot for DC. That's who this woman is. Yeah, and apparently she originally was a Keith Giffen character, which that's interesting. Yeah, she just appears just in these issues, and after this, I think that's it for her. Yeah, sure, reality back normal with a retcon, and of course, well, they think chemo works, but nope, not really. And then we have Coney Champion. I think this is his only appearance in this. I think he's a sole person, I think he is. Yeah, he appears just for this issue and he dies. Yep. Death. Yep. Yeah, first appears in issue 63, and it appears for next issue just to end the life of, well, yeah, end the life of Harley Quinn's mom. And then somehow she gets tied up in Year of the Villain for a couple issues. Yes. Yeah, apparently Harley Quinn, where she apparently is in her jester attire in the regular universe, despite the fact when she appears in other books outside of this, she doesn't wear this attire. Why the heck they have her in this outfit for, I have no idea. Well, you have to have Year of the Villain here somehow. Well. Oh, by the way, I give Volume 3 a 9.5 out of 10. Next up is Volume 4, Final Trial. This actually is the first one not to basically collect issues that were supposed to be collected previously. This is actually the first of 2. First one they finally fixed this problem. Yeah. This will collect issue 64 to 69. 64 is, well, while dealing with the whole thing of Lex having an offer for Harley. It's a weird issue, but the sad thing about this issue is at the end of the issue, Harley Quinn's mom dies at the very end of the issue. And they don't retcon that, they don't resurrect her. She stays dead. And 65 is her basically mourning for her death by drinking booze on the Brooklyn Bridge. And then she proceeds to stand up, take off her boots, her gloves, toss her hat in the water, takes them out, and just jump in the water. And then she goes to Coney Island Volcano. And apparently Harley has been hanging out here. And she's been here for several months. We get backstory on, well, what is the hero of the trials. Apparently she passed her trials. Yep. And that trial thing is wrapped up with issue 65. She says one goodbye to her mom. And of course she flies off. And then we have actually Year of the Villain stuff happening. Where she goes back and look inside the Year of the Villain stuff. Apparently, she's a Coney Island with Booster Code of all people. And this happens. The totality. Yes, the totality. The thing that popped up in like every single DC book that came out in the year of 2019. I love the Year of the Villain stuff. I think it's really awesome. And it's just on the side thing. And I love this artwork. And this is done by Dan Jurgens, Aaron Lipsy, Norp Ramp, and Sam Busher. You have Harley basically going to the Justice League, which, why not? I mean, this artwork is really good here. Yep. Some of them will die in a few days, and we have some jokes here. We have it where apparently her brother has apparently put a tattoo of his mom, of their mom on his back, for some reason. We have Harley find Harley. We have a spoof of Infinite Crisis with Superman punching the walls of reality. Just basically, the whole thing is basically poking fun at like all the various crises over the years. What 67 was. 67, another Christmas issue. Yep, I'm thinking, really, another one? We just had one. Well, I guess I may visit. We see somebody who apparently Harley Quinn knows from her past, hangs out with her for this one, basically for this one issue, and then we have a wrestling one. Yep, a wrestler. Well, you have a guy apparently becomes a supporter of Harley's, and they'll become an actual wrestler. Yep, a little bit of hamburger stuff, food stuff. Yeah, then we have a bonus thing in this tray. I almost forgot about this. We have Harley Quinn's Villain of the Year. Yeah, it's just a one-shot. Just basically an awards where all the villains gather at, of all places, the Legions of Doom headquarters, which is so hilarious. We have various people winning awards. We have Harley Quinn basically giving out awards for various people. We all like various improvements, whatever. Like the Obsession Award. And that means Raya Kaiser, Black Manta, Mr. Freeze, and Bane. Winner, City of Bane. The Mayor of City of Bane, Bane. Yep. Yeah, why not? And everyone gets various awards for best dress. We have Solomon Grundy best dressed villain. We apparently have bird themed villain, Penguin obviously. Base Fest Eater, Todd Crosby. We have Batman Who Laughs. Yes, Batman Who Laughs. And best moral justification, Lex Luthor, Mirror Master, Flash of Batman, and Leviathan. And the winner is Flashpoint Batman. Just cuz. And we have best villain upgrade. We have Black Mask, Oracle, Batman Who Laughs, Captain Cold, and the winner is Batman Who Laughs. Apparently killed a bunch of people. And best supported villain, Ventriloquist, Brainiac 1, Mr. Terrible, and Red Cloud. Yes, they threw in Red Cloud. Despite the fact my friend Tim is probably not really a big fan of this villain at all. And the winner goes to Ventriloquist. Why not? Comeback Villain of the Year. Nominees are Lobo, Deathstroke, and Red Hood, and finally Catwoman. And the winner is Red Hood. And for the Villain of the Year, it says it's Flamingo. But nope, he's not the actual Villain of the Year. He gets caught off on ice. The actual of the year was the Batman Who Laughs. Yep, he was the actual, winner. Winning 2 awards. Best Villain Upgrade and Villain of the Year. I mean, why the heck not? I mean, DC was basically very fond of this guy, and I think a lot of readers love this guy. Too bad he's gone now. Yeah, he finally got killed off in the final issue of Dark Knight Death Metal. Yeah, Pink Flamingo I'm the Villain of the Year, and, well, that's it for that. Yep. We have, Mr. Freeze winning the award. We have various other villains win all their awards. Ultimate, endings of this one, which is so fun. Yeah, it's just a fun standalone issue. Doesn't have much to do with the main ongoing issue, but it's great the fact we have this. Yep, and that's it for Volume 4. And I give this one I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. It's just really good here. Yep. So yeah, that's it for Cycler Review. Next up is another Comic Corner, and I'm going to have one more video today, and that'll be review of the first episode of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Okay, so next video. Bye.